Well, welcome to a sunny field in North Devon. You know what it's like. You go into a shop, and I went to go outdoors with no intentions of buying a tent. All I wanted to do was to go and have a look at some of the air tents. And when I went in there was a massive great pile as sold as seen. Yep, you've guessed it. I came home with the tent. Let me show you what I've got. It could be either the bargain of the year or I've just bought a right nightmare. Let me show you. Okay, so this is it. It's a high gear premium. It's the Horizon 400 Nightfall. Ideal for quick and easy luxury family camping holidays apparently. Now, it was originally up for, I think it was got £400 on there. Then it went down to 280. Went down to 380 when I walked in the shop. They've got about 6 of these listed for £100, and it says Horizon 400 sold as seen. It says a stitched tear into the bedroom and seam. So my wife, my lady C and myself had a chat about it, and we thought, do you know what, for 100 quid let's give it a punt. So let's find out if I've bought a pony or I've just bought ourselves a really nice holiday tent. So first tip I would say is, if you've got yourself a new tent, get your mobile phone out and take pictures of it as you take it out of the bag, and that's going to help when you come to putting it away. Yeah, I am under here, but it's very sunny in North Devon, so I'm looking after my skin. Ew. Right. First thing we've got to do is find ourselves a nice flat area, make sure the ground's not got any sharp rocky stones or there's anything sticking up that possibly somebody's left some tent pegs behind. And then let's see if we can do it in 25 minutes. Bearing in mind, obviously I'm going to be stopping to film and everything, but I'll try and keep an accurate idea on the time. So I've had a good look round. I've got the bedroom at the back end. The reason being is, ideally what you want to try and do is make sure that you haven't got the prevailing wind going in the front door. Obviously new tent, I didn't know which way round it was. So now I'm going to peg out the 4 corners. So first pegs we're using are the steel ones. Remember, always try and put them in at about that angle. If you put them in like that, they'll just lift up. So just try and put them in at about 45 degrees. Right, so I've got it basically pegged out, and now the instructions say to start with the middle tube, half inflate that and then half inflate the other 2. The top tip is to leave all the doors, zips undone. This allows air to get in to help to inflate. Let's see how we go on the inflation. Right, top tip. When you screw that onto the tent, don't over tighten that, because when it's pumped up it's nearly impossible to get out. So lesson learnt. I'm now going to crack on. Right, top tip. I've got mine half inflated, and I don't know if it's the breeze or not, but I've just added one of these. You could actually add the two of them, particularly if you're doing it single-handed, to get it inflated. So that's Nick's top tip. Well, I did say it was my first go, didn't I? I made a right cock up. Did the front bit, thinking to myself, oh my god, I'm missing some poles. I realised I had a fourth one to inflate. So there you go, lesson learned. But I definitely think attaching these, and if there's two of you, it's just going to help to get it up a lot quicker. Anyway, I'm just going to basically tie around the outside, and then let's go and have a look on the inside and see if we can find this damage. Okay, so we are now going to be inserting this into the door front. I think this is, I think these are for if it's windy, it's like storm poles. I'll get back to you on that. Okay, so the yellow ones are everything on the perimeter. So in other words, all the ropes and everything you see hanging off the sides, the yellow straps, that's the yellow one. The green ones actually peg around the base of the frame of the whole of the tent, and then some of the metal ones are in the front here for when you've got the porch open and everything. I'm not going to rig it right up because I'm just going to get it basically in place, and then we'll crack on with the inside. I've got the bed here, the bed compartment. I'm just going to lay it out here so I get some idea of the orientation. Then I'm going to take it inside and hook it up, and hopefully I've opened up all the windows. There'll be enough light for you to see what it is I'm doing, and I'll give you a grand tour. So I've orientated the bedding, the bed compartment. It's got these little clips and they tag along and just plug in like so. I'm going to undo the door, or doors. Now, before I go any further, I'm just going to have a look round, see where this tear is supposed to be. I'll get back to you. So the bed compartment fixes up with these little toggles, and they go in there like so, and then you just slowly work your way around. Right, let me take you on the guided tour of the Horizon 400 Nightfall. Sounds like I've joined a paramilitary organisation. I couldn't find that tear. But anyway, let's come and have a little look. I really like it. Right, first thing I like is the way they've put these little bags here so you can store your guy ropes, which is very nice. There's plenty of ventilation in the bedding area, and you can unzip a panel as well. More ventilation on the sides. I've obviously not pegged those out at the moment. So here's the side door, and that's got a fly sheet and then a main door as well. And then if we come round the front, so you've got the main door, then we've got this fly sheet. Just part that out of the way. So we've got the party area, so we'll be able to get the disco ball up. Now, if you're wondering what these are the storm poles we talked about earlier. So you plug one in there, and then the other one goes in there, and they come with an adjuster. So if you think it's going to be mega windy, I personally think I might put them in anyway, actually. If I'm going anywhere for more than a couple of days, I'm going to put them in. So, party area. This is the dance floor. Massive big window here. Massive big wind, look at that, superb. And then we've got the two sleeping areas. I like all this storage. And then this is the ones that have got this blackout area. My camera might struggle a little bit, but also if we go in here, we've got these little panels so you can have even more vent. Storage in the side, and I, for the life of me, cannot, and I mean cannot, find where this supposed tear is. I'm not too worried about if it was in the bedroom compartment, quite frankly, but there'll be enough tearing up going on there anyway. But there you go. One Horizon 400 Nightfall. Well, there you go. One Horizon 400 Nightfall. I'm well made up. For 100 quid, my old mate Gary would say, Nick, you've had a right touch. I've had a look round. Honestly, not kidding, it looks like it's brand new. 25 minutes, I think if there were two of you and you know what you're doing, yeah, I reckon if you budget for about 45 minutes, and I think if you've got a few toddlers kicking around, it might be even longer. Been there, done that, got that t-shirt. Anyway, the only tip I would really say about popping this up, make sure you inflate all four chambers, but put those yellow straps on first, and then it just helps, somebody can pull those, it just helps to pop the whole thing up, particularly if you're doing it on your own. You can use those to help you. So anyway, hope you like that. I'll say I'm no expert, but I've done plenty of camping. It's my first go with an air tent. If you like the video, like and subscribe. There's lots of crazy hang gliding and model flying aeroplanes, and hopefully you'll see a few camping and cooking videos as well. I'll see you soon.